And welcome back, everybody, to the New York Jets franchise here on Madden 22, right before our bye week, week 13, and we got a big one here in New York. The Giants taking on the Jets, Battle of New York. Who is going to have the rights to New York, really, or the rights to MetLife Stadium, especially when it comes to the fan side. So this will be a big one here. Giants at 5-5. They're trying to keep up with the Dallas Cowboys, the number one seed right now in the NFC, and right now we are 8-3. Have the division lead, but we're chasing the Browns for the number one seed. Coming into this week, looks like, wow, no Bobby Wagner. He is going to be out for this game. So Christopher Allen's going to come in and take over for him. I've never seen this before. This is actually kind of cool. I wish they had inactives in the game. So we got to get Allen at least 3 combined sacks or tackles for loss against the Giants. So I'm not sure what we'll get for it. I have no idea. But you can see he's out with back spasms. So that's kind of interesting. Now, the Giants have a big injury of their own. Sam Howell, quarterback from North Carolina, they drafted a few years ago in the first round. He is out. So he will not be able to play this week. And taking a look at their backup quarterback situation, it is not good. Jake Browning, and then they have Davis Webb, 54 and 53 overall, respectively. That is no good. So I expect a lot of Saquon Barkley in the run game. Giants defense isn't too bad, but it's very inconsistent. But yeah, I expect a lot of Saquon Barkley. But going back to that, that would I think, because what you need, I think 47 men is what you can go for usually on game day. So I think I would love to see like actually inactives, and you have to scratch some guys, like healthy scratches. I think that would be an interesting thing and really cool game day wise. Because kind of when you get into game day, you have now this weekly game plan, which is kind of cool. But if I had to have guys inactive, bring back questionables, bring back game time decisions, I think that would be good. A guy gets hurt, next week he's a game time decision, and you get a little notification prior to the game that he can't go. So he is out. You got to kind of adjust things here and there. I think that would bring in another cool element to this game, and kind of a franchise idea. I think that would be really cool. That way it gives you something every week to kind of look forward to, more of those type of injuries, and bring up maybe a guy gets sick. Obviously now you got kind of COVID thing with the COVID protocols. I don't think you want to put that in the game, but maybe a guy gets a cold and he just can't go that week. So I think that would be a cool thing to put into the ball games. They used to have game time decisions, but like Madden, they usually get rid of a lot of stuff. But get into this ball game here. We got some upgrades here after the weekly game plan. Quincy Williams now a superstar development. That is just interesting. 71 overall superstar. But he has himself a skill upgrade, so we'll do run stopper, get him into the scheme fit, +2 block shed, 1 change of direction, and 1 play rec. He's up to a 72 overall. Obviously the +1 temporarily, so he's still like a 71 overall, but still, hopefully, we'll see what he upgrades during the offseason. Will he get near to the 80s? We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know if he'll go that much up. He's had a pretty good season, but still, I don't know if he'll go up that much. As we get into this ball game, going to MetLife Stadium, and the other thing I would love to see, especially like a game like this, obviously with their home team, and you could see some Giants fans scatter, but if this game, when these games happen, you would see a lot of Giants fans in there, no doubt about it. You would hear some "Let's go Giants" chants, especially, and same with we hear them in this one, the JETS, Jets chants. I mean, I would love to have a kind of back and forth. It's kind of a rivalry without really being a true rivalry, but it is really cool to see. And here we go into Week 12, Battle of New York, Giants, Jets. Get this one underway. This is going to be returnable about a yard back in the end zone, and this is going to be up to the 15-yard line. So here comes. Wasn't sure who they're going to start, but they're going to start Jake Browning. Not much on the season. 9 of 14, 77 yards. I think he came in probably last week's game. And, man, we'll see what he does. Under a lot of pressure today. 2nd and 10 from the pistol formation. Browning stepping back to throw, looking, and he's going to be brought down. And that's going to be John Franklin Myers, who gets through for the sack. Good coverage down the field and brings up quick 3rd and 17. And I'll tell you what, the Giants don't want this quarterback, don't want Browning in this type of position. It just throws it away. I'd be surprised if they just don't try to run the ball that much. Get him into 3rd and really short situations. Kind of what like the Browns did the other night on that early Monday night game. You know, you have a guy that hasn't played really at all, and at quarterback, you kind of want to put him in better positions. So we'll see what they do here as we're going to try to put them behind, though. If we can get down the field, score early, kind of put them in a position where they can't get that, that's hopefully what we want to do. 2nd and 3, Willis dropping back to throw. Firing, caught, Claypool. First down at the 20-yard line. And yeah, with the no quarterback like that, it also puts this Giants defense in so much pressure because you got to get stops. 2nd and 7 now from the 17-yard line. As Willis dropping back to throw, he's going to fire, and that's a very good defensive play. That's going to be incomplete. And it brings up a 3rd down and 7 now from the 17-yard line. Just a 4-man rush coming around the edge, firing, back shoulder, great throw. You know, allows Moore to stop because if he continues to go, I think he gets hit, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. But nice throw, back shoulders it there, 1st down, and we're down to the 4-yard line and bringing up a 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz from New York. Willis rolling out, floats it up, and nice job by Claypool, slowing down, 2 feet in bounds, and that is going to be a first drive touchdown right down the field and take this lead 7-0. Nice job floating up. Make sure the linebacker doesn't get it. But good job by Claypool because sometimes receivers can overrun that. He knows where he's at. Good awareness. 2 feet in bounds. TD, 7-0 lead. And let's see what this Giants offense is going to do. And here's Saquon Barkley. I think this is going to be their offense. At least I would. I'd be running the ball like crazy. You see Barkley, 4 touchdowns last week, 12 TDs on the season. One of the top running backs. But, you know, what's he do now that we're kind of going to look more towards the run? But that's really good offensive line blocking. And picks up a Giants first down. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They're going to allow Browning to throw here. He's looking down the field. Nobody is open. And just has to throw this away before he takes the sack. Now, in reality, I'm actually hoping they do run it a little bit more so we can get Allen that game plan goal. But on 3rd and 10, they're going to throw it, and that is a perfect throw. Finding Evan Ingram across body. Look at Browning doing it as Lindstrom goes down. That doesn't help this kind of weak Giants offensive line. But, man, great throw there. First down, play action. And speaking of Allen, he gets through for the sack. All right, so we need at least maybe, one more of those? And you can see he already has 2 out of 3. So he had a tackle for loss and now a sack. So we just need one more, and we have the game plan goal. Like I said, I don't even know what happens if we get it. And there's another sack. Khalil Mack, is that his first sack as a Jet? Did he have one earlier? I can't recall. But now it's a 3rd and 30. This is a bad position for any team. As Browning looking, he can't see anything, doesn't throw it away. Khalil Mack is back-to-back sacks. 4th and 40. That's an obviously punting situation, no doubt about that. So they punt the ball away, get the stop, and get this ball in the hands of her offense once again. 2nd and 5, Willis rolling out. Good coverage. Really good coverage by the Giants secondary. Not much there. We'll just run it for a few yards and brings up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2, looking. Got time to throw to the outside. Wide open, Reggie Robinson. Welcome back from injury. He is good. The ankle sprain has healed up, and he's good to go. And his first game back comes up with a nice 3rd down catch. 1st and 10. Dearness Johnson now with the carry. He's trying to bounce it to the outside, and he should have enough for a Jets first down, and he does. So 1 minute left in this first quarter. Here comes a little bit of a blitz, and it's going to be beaten as Gerald Everett with a catch. 1 man to beat. He will be brought down up to the 28-yard line, and that is going to be a Jets first down as this offense looking pretty good here so far. We've been on a roll here the last few weeks after some disappointing games, but right now looking good. And 1st and 10 now from the 28-yard line as Wilson's going to roll out. He's going to throw cross body. It's a dangerous throw, but makes the throw to Claypool. Good job securing it. Get down. Don't take a hit. First down, and we'll head into the second quarter here, trying to put this up to a 14-0 game. As nice ankle tackle there on Robinson, because he probably would have been in there. 2nd and goal now from the 5. Willis looking, flag on the play. Just got to throw this one away to see what this flag is, and it is going to be a holding call. So holding, knock us back 10 yards. That'll knock us back down to the 15-yard line. So a 3rd and goal from the 15. Just got to be careful. Don't want to turn the ball over. Willis looking. Can't have it. Doesn't see really anybody. He's going to take off himself. Gets around the edge. Has some room to run. And he's going to be down at the 2 before Blake Martinez knocks him out. But we're going to go for it here. 4th and goal from the 2. Not settling for the field goal. Trying to put it in for the touchdown. Willis looking, and he is going to fire, and he finds Elijah Moore for the touchdown. Great job by Elijah Moore, just boxing out the defender, and the quarterback puts it right there in his chest, right at the numbers for the touchdown, secures it. That's exactly what you want to see. Nice job, taking advantage, and that's a 14-0 lead. This is the position this Giants team didn't want to be put in because he could obviously still run the ball, but what we've done to Browning so far, I mean, look at that. Just pressure on pressure on pressure. He has not been comfortable back there. They really haven't had too much of a run game. I mean, but all the possessions they've had just really resulted in nothing, so obviously no points, but really not big-time plays. So we'll see what the adjustments they make. 2nd and 5, and that's a quick pass, and that's what you want to get, kind of get your quarterback in rhythm, but Shepard can't handle the ball. The receiver's got to help you out too. 3rd and 5. This is another good play, actually. Screen pass to Barkley. It'll be brought down by Tyke Smith, but not before he picks up a first down. So that's good adjustment, you know. Quick throws, you know, nothing really long down the field. Just get the ball out of his hands. Now they hand the ball off. This is going to be another carry. This time Zaire White with the carry, 6 yards. And really good 3rd down position for this Giants offense. 3rd and 2. Browning dropping back to throw. Looking really quick. Going underneath. That's going to be caught by Ingram. And that's going to be a first down to the 41-yard line. So give them credit. They've made a little bit of adjustments here. Quick throws. You know, don't let them sit back there and get hit. And now up to the 41. 1st and 10. Browning looking, but he's going to roll out the wrong way. And Khalil Mack again. 3rd sack already here in this first half. 3rd sack. He's having his best game of the Jets so far. 3rd and 14. Browning looking down the field, and that's going to be dangerous as Stingley almost picks this one off. It's going to fall incomplete, and we will force a Giants punt. They looked a little bit better there, but still, get the stop. 1st and 10 now for this offense. Willis looking in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw. He's going to roll out looking. Finds Elijah Moore. That's going to be a catch. That's going to be a first down, and we're up to the 39-yard line. First down. 2nd and 8 now up to the 41-yard line. Really, we haven't been able to run the ball with that much success in this ball game. We've just been making some nice plays, and you can see the coverage is there. They're really covering guys very well. We're just making better plays, better throws. And that's another one, first down up to the 46-yard line. 2nd and 14. Willis firing. This time we have a wide open receiver, and there's Robinson for the catch. He's up to the 38-yard line. And it's going to be interesting coming into next season, because Claypool's a free agent. So we have to decide what we want to do with him. As this time, Brian Robinson gets absolutely stuffed. Talking about the run game, just a little bit of struggle so far. Up front, the Giants have been very good. But, you know, Reggie Robinson has proved himself. He really has. And, you know, is he worthy of a number 2 receiver? You know, what do we do with that position? Obviously, Elijah Moore with the catch first down. He has been fantastic. He just has to stay healthy a little bit more. But, you know, is he a number 1? Do you kind of split things up? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what we do in the offseason with these receivers. 2nd and 7 now. Less than 2 minutes left in this first half. Willis firing wide open as Gerald Everett, and he can zoom into the end zone for the touchdown. We are really dominating this ball game here right now. This Giants defense is having struggles with us. Can't really contain the pass. And look, no pressure on Willis either. That's really the key. They just can't get any pressure at all. And we get in there for the touchdown. 21-0 to the score. And now their offense has got to get something here. I know you don't have your quarterback back there. You got a backup who has limited playing time this year. Not very good. Only a 50 with 4 overall. But they need something here. They need some points to kind of try to get some momentum rolling. It's a decent completion to Barkley for 8. 2nd and 2. Browning on the play action, looking down the field. He's going up top. He has a man open, and he overthrows him. Incomplete. Man, he had him. 3rd and 2. Looking quick. Firing. That's going to be caught. Ingram with the catch. Giants will call a timeout. So they have 1 left. 54 seconds left here in this first half. As Browning dropping back to throw, going to dump it underneath the Saquon Barkley, but Brandon Smith, that's a fantastic tackle in open field. As now this Giants team hurrying up, obviously with only 1 timeout left. Browning looking down the field, he's going to fire and has a man open, that's going to be caught. First down, Evan Ingram, who's been the big-time player for this Giants offense so far. And they'll just run the clock down, call a timeout with 10 seconds left, and bring on the field goal unit, at least put up some points here before halftime. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Giants offense gets some points before halftime, trying to get something rolling here, but it's a 21-3 lead as we head into halftime here, and I believe we do get the ball first to start off the second half. So let's see any games around the league. Anybody in our division? Really interested in the Bills. That would be the biggest one, but they're going to show us the Dolphins, and it's 14-13. They're both 3-7. Both those teams are out of it. Chargers, man, what happened? You have a quarterback, just nothing else. Another AFC team looking to try to get going here. 5-5 Ravens, down 7-0 right now to the 7-4 Cardinals. These are big games for the AFC. It's almost like real life right now. You can't afford to lose games because you'll just fall back instantly. There's so many teams right there in the mix. So let's start off this second half, trying to get this run game going with Carter, and that is not going anywhere. They have been very good. 3rd down and 9 now from the 29-yard line. Willis back to throw, looking down the field, going up top, one on run. Robinson, he got the grab, but he's got a foot out of bounds, and it falls incomplete. So Giants defense gets a quick 3 and out. Good job by them. Let's see what this offense can do for this Giants team. As right now, first play doesn't look good. Play action doesn't work. Quincy Williams, Brandon Smith come in there for the sack. In a position they don't want to be in. It's now a 3rd and 19 from the 18-yard line. We're going to bring some heat. It is picked up. They'll go to Evan Ingram, who does stay in bounds, and a great tackle from Jason Verrett. At first I thought he wasn't going to be enough. He was going to go out of bounds, but he stayed in. But Verrett makes the great tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out from the Giants offense. We got to get this run game going. We want to run clock. We got a good lead right now. Love to run the ball, or at least bring up positions like this. 3rd down and 3. We're going to go empty, and they're going to bring some heat. We're going to get rid of it quickly. We read that perfectly. We had a quick pass on, just thinking they were going to blitz, and we read it perfectly. Finding Robinson, catch. The Giants are lucky that didn't go for a touchdown. But we have a big-time first down up to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3. Hand off to Robinson. Somehow gets through all that mess there. Has a first down as Claypool is a bit shaken up. And that's the other thing with Claypool, too. He puts up some good games, but, man, the dude is hurt a lot. 1st and 10. Robinson with the carry. One man to beat. Oh, man, he is brought down, but not before he picks up a nice gain down to the 6-yard line, trying to put this one in and put this up to a 28-3 lead here with less than 6 in this 3rd quarter. Robinson in the backfield, counter, got some room, and he'll have enough as he gets in for the touchdown. I mean, he's had, an up-and-down season. Robinson had some injuries early in the season, but he is having a touchdown machine season, no doubt about it. I believe that's his 12th of the season. So he's up there near the league leagues, and Robinson puts it in. We got a 28-3 lead. That's not a lead I always like to hear about, at least we're not the Falcons. Bruce Sternum for Claypool, so he is out for the rest of this ball game. Yeah, he's just always getting hurt. That's the problem. I mean, it comes up, man. It comes up when you're talking about re-signing guys. I don't care what kind of talent you are. If you're not healthy, you're not around, it doesn't really matter, especially when you're going to get big-time money. 2nd and 8, hand off to Barkley. Barkley makes a move. Ashton Davis can't come up with him. Allen tries to catch him. He can. And finally, Levi Wallace brings him down as Barkley with a big-time run. That's only his 6th carry of the ball game. 6 carries, that's it. That's surprising. 1st and 10, back to the run game. Barkley, and he is going to get in for the touchdown, as that is a quick score for this Giants offense. Exactly what they needed, and in my opinion, they should have been doing this the whole entire ball game. So, that was within 3 plays, touchdown, and we got a 28-10 ball game. So, just when we think this ball game is over, we got to be a little careful. You can't just write them off right away, especially if you're just going to hand the ball off to Barkley, and he's going to do that. That's a good first play, finding Robinson, catch, first down up to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the gun. You can see, I think they are spying, or I think they're spying Willis a lot, as we got a flag on the play. See what this one is. And they're going to pass interference. Ooh. That is a rough call on Adoree Jackson. I don't know what he did there. That's a terrible call. And it's going to cost him a first down. As in another 3rd and 2. That's going to be Robinson up the middle. But that is an awful call. But that's nothing surprising. Refs are just absolutely atrocious. really in any sport, but the NFL, they're just really bad. So that kind of makes sense. Makes sense call right there. 2nd and 10, we'll find Antonio Nunn for a nice catch. He's got a first down. And that's another thing with the receivers, signing receivers. Giving a chance to a guy like Antonio Nunn. I mean, he's really stepped up and played well in the time he has got, no doubt about it. 3rd and 8 from the 16-yard line as we're in this 4th quarter now. Willis dropping back to throw. Fires looking for Elijah Moore. Can't hang on to it as now Mekhi Becton a little bit shaken up. So we're going to settle for a field goal. Put it up to a 21-point lead. Becton, MCL sprain, he's good to go. So he'll return in this ball game. So up 21. And now this Giants team, which, I mean, really, if you just would have ran the ball, it might have been better. Now they have to throw, but they're going to go one-on-one looking for Kenny Golladay, who comes down with a grab over Verrett. And Ashton Davis brings them down just short of the goal line. So they had the one-on-one, and they trusted their receiver as Golladay, definitely with the height differential, takes advantage. Just enough time for Browning to make the throw. And what a grab. What a grab. Really can't do much about that. I mean, and also give at least Ashton Davis credit making the tackle, making them earn it here. 1st and goal from the 1. Hand off to Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. You couldn't really ask for much better if you're this Giants team. 2 quick touchdown drives. It's a 31-17 ball game, so it's a 14-point game. We got to put together a couple first downs here. At least waste some clock. Try to put some points on the board. But really, would love to just waste some clock as well. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Robinson. Up the middle, he'll have just enough, and he's got a first down up to the 37-yard line. That's what we want to see. Just continue to run down clock. If we got to punt it at some point, that's all right if there's like 3 minutes left. It's not that big of a deal. 2nd and 11. Rolling out. Oh, that's a dangerous throw. Oh, and it's caught by Elijah Moore. Woo. Probably shouldn't have made that throw. Got away with one there. 3rd and 6. Willis firing. Caught Everett. And he is going to be about a half a yard to a yard short. So we decide to punt the ball. We're going to trust in the defense here with 5 minutes left. We're probably going to play 2-man back so we make sure we don't get anything beat again. But John Franklin Myers, he sheds the blocker perfectly to trade a handoff to Barkley going nowhere. 2nd and 2. Underneath. That's going to be caught. Nice play. Underneath caught. First down, Giants. But that's okay. Just keep everything underneath of us. We're going to make them drive down the field. 1st and 10. He's going to run out of time as Khalil Mack, his 4th sack of the ball game. Looking like old school Khalil Mack here. And this brings up a 3rd and 18. We're going to try to bring some more heat. Going up, looking for that. Still looking for that 3rd tackle for loss as we haven't had it yet. But on 3rd and 18, a mistake from Verrett. He tries to go for the pick instead of just making the stop. And that's a first down, Barkley. There's no reason. Just try to knock it down. 2nd and 3. Here comes some heat pressure there as Brandon Smith with another sack. Yeah, we're trying to get Christopher Allen that other stop. We've been bringing some blitzes with him. He just hasn't had anything here in the second half. 3rd and 17. Looking down the field. Has a man open, but overthrows him. Incomplete. And a 4th and 17 could be the ball game here for this Giants team. Dropping back to throw. Looking. He's got to fire it up. There's 2 men on him, and we knock it away. Incomplete. I actually think Golladay had it in his hands, but he can't bring it down. Incomplete. Now we just need a few more first downs here to close out this ball game. Hand this one off to Robinson. He's got a first down. Hang on to that ball, man. Don't get stripped out of there. And that's a first down. The Giants will use a timeout. And now brings it to a 3rd and 8 here. No timeouts left for the Giants. We just need one more first down. We swing it out to Robinson. He's got the first. And we can now run out the clock in this ball game. And we'll head to 9-3 as we head into the bye week with the victory over our rivals in the city, the New York Giants, 31-17. And really just hanging on to that ball game. Give the Giants credit, trying to get back into the ball game. And they did. I mean, especially when you have a quarterback that's like a 54 overall. I mean, they did the best they probably could. 20-27, 276, 3 touchdowns from Malik Willis. Very good game. Robinson, I mean, it was a struggle early, but he came through with some good carries on first and getting first downs late in the game. Has himself a touchdown. We spread the ball around. Elijah Moore, 5 for 60. Claypool, 4 for 44. 4 for 65. Robinson 4 for 68. Good to have him back. I think everybody played really well. Defensively, I mean, we just absolutely dominated them pretty much most of the ball game. Khalil Mack 4 sacks. We just missed out on Christopher Allen. He had a tackle for loss and a sack, so we only had 2 out of 3. So that definitely stinks. He says he needs to be better. Don't have the kind of game plan capable that we're expecting out of me. That's on me. So I don't know what would happen if we would get it. Would he get an upgrade on this? I don't think he would. So nothing happens out of it at all. Just a kind of cool little thing. I'm fine with that. It's kind of interesting. Taking a look at the playoff picture, we're the number 2 seed. We would have right now take on the Bills for a 3rd time this season. Well, yeah, it would be a 3rd time because we haven't faced them yet. And then you got the Browns, the number 1 seed. Dallas, the number 1 seed in the NFC. See Cardinals, Bucks, Vikings, Washington, Carolina, Saints. Division matchups there. So some good matchups right now. A lot of good teams, especially in the AFC. It's definitely tough going. So we got the bye week. We'll probably go over a little bit, maybe some contracts, take a look at maybe a little bit more scouting, and then we'll go forward into the Week 14 game where we take on the Broncos. That's what we'll probably do. Let's take a look at some stats, though. Malik Willis, 21 touchdowns, 15 picks, 47 yards, 70% completion percentage. He's played a lot better. The picks obviously not where we want it, but he's played a lot better the last 3 or 4 weeks. Robinson leading in rushing at 582, 11 touchdowns. Carter 496. You can see the carries very close to split. That's because Robinson missed some games. He's more of your primary carrier. Everett leading us with 49 catches. I mean, Robinson missed 2 to 3 games, and he's still right up there. You can see what he's doing. 15.1 a catch. Everybody's having some very good season. Even Carter, I didn't realize Michael Carter has 20 catches on the season. Hey, I usually don't throw to the running backs that much, so that's pretty good. Leading us to tackles is Bobby Wagner. We'll see if he'll be back with the back spasms coming up next week, but he has a bye, so I think he should be good. See the all tackle for losses. Very, very good from our defense, who's performed very well this year. Lawson with 8 sacks. Khalil Mack now up there, number 2 at 7.5. Quentin Williams with 7. Everybody, I think, the pressure up front this year has been so much better, so much more consistent. Stingley with 6 picks. Levi Wallace with 4. Tyke Smith has 2. So we've got a lot of interceptions on the season, something years past we haven't had a whole lot of. So yeah, bye week, we'll probably look more at the trying to get some contracts, see if we want to re-sign some guys. We'll have to take a look at that. And then we'll just probably head right into the game against the Denver Broncos in Week 14. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Your eyes are awesome. Just keep hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.